And let's see. Good evening, one and all. Good evening, Erev Tov to everyone. We are here on Facebook Live. We are on JSLI, UJUC, Rabbi Stephen Blaine's page, Sim Shalom. We're on simshalom.com, and we are on YouTube. We are on YouTube. So we are all over the place. And I'm so glad that you could join us for this evening's Tuesday Maariv service. I'm going to ask somebody to remind me in a little while, but I'm going to announce now that there will not be a service tomorrow evening. So letting you know now. And maybe Ellen Rose or Jackie or Marvin will remind me to announce it again later on this evening. I hope everybody's well. I hope they're healthy. I hope the weather by you is really, really nice.
Is Rabbi Nancy okay?
Yes, just can't manage to do service, and nobody can manage to fill in. It's just one of those things. And so, here in Southern Florida, we're still having the heat. Our summer lasts long, and I hope the rest of you are enjoying some nice fall weather. So we're going to begin. And if everybody here on Zoom could mute yourself, I would appreciate it. You can all type in, and we're going to begin our Maariv service. Hine matovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. How good it is and how pleasant when we dwell together in unity. And now our call to praise. Baruch hu et Adonai hamavorach. Baruch Adonai hamavorach leolam vaed. Praise Adonai, to whom our praise is due forever. Praise be Adonai, to whom praise is due, now and forever. And now we're finally at that time of year where we have this prayer, and the sun is actually starting to set. So we are now coordinated. And this is the time when we look out at the sky and we recognize and we are in awe of Adonai's miracle of separating light from dark and dark from light. Maariv Aravim. You abound in blessings, Eternal One, our God, sovereign of all time and space, whose word brings on twilight. With wisdom you open gateways, with understanding you alter times, vary the seasons, and assign the stars to their watches in the sky. Creator of day and night, who rolls light away from darkness and darkness from light. You cause day to pass and bring about night, distinguishing between day and night. Source of all forces is your name. Nachai v'kayam tamid yimloch aleinu li'olam va'ed, baruch atah Adonai ha'ma'ariv aravim. O living and enduring God, reign over us forever and ever. Blessed are you, Eternal One, who brings on twilight. Everlasting love you offer your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. And now the prayer that we don't ask for anything, but rather we state that our God is God, the Lord is one. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom, forever and ever. And you shall love. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'chol nafshecha u'chol meodecha. V'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher nochi misafcha hayom al levavecha. V'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam. V'shivtecha b'veitecha v'leftecha v'aderech u'shot v'kumecha. U'shartam la'odai yadecha v'hayu latotafot b'neinecha u'vtavtam al mezuzot beitecha v'shurecha. L'ma'an tizkaru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'tem kedushim le'Elohehem. Ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim. I am the Lord your God, who took you out of Egypt. V'yot lechem Elohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem. I am the Lord your God. And now as Miriam and the women walked through the miracle of parting of the Red Sea, they sang, Mi chamocha ba'alim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, no ra tehilot, osef eleh. Malchutecha ra'u beinecha, bokei hayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam. Ze Eli anu va'amru, Adonai yimloch li'olam va'ed. Thus it is said, Adonai redeemed Jacob from a hand stronger than his own. Praise are you, Adonai, for redeeming Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael. Hashivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, v'ahamirenu malkeinu l'chayim, u'frosh aleinu sukat shlomecha. Eternal One, our God, cause us to lie down in peace. Raise us up to life, our sovereign. Spread over us your shelter of peace. Guide us with your good counsel. Save us from your name's sake, for your name's sake. Shield us and remove from our path all hostility, disease, war, famine, and sorrow. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings. And Adonai, please take the hearts that are filled with hate, replace with love and compassion. Please bless all those who are there for us. Bless those who are first responders, the doctors and the nurses who are there to protect us, and the scientists who are there trying to save us. For you are a protecting and saving power, truly a sovereign power. Gracious and compassionate are you. Guard our going and our coming in life, and in peace now and for all eternity. Spread us over your shelter of peace. Baruch atah Adonai, aporei sukat shalom aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim. Blessed are you, Eternal One, who spread your shelter of peace over us, over all your people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Yitgada v'yitgada shemei Rabbah, Yamad yivrach chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayedecho beit Yisrael, bagala uvizman korif v'yimeru amen. Yesh me Rabbo mevorach le'olam le'omei amaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipar v'yiraman v'yinaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei d'kudusha b'richu le'elam mikol bechata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiram b'alma b'imru amen. And now our standing prayer. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Yimotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah. Ha'el Hagadol Hagibur v'Hanara, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim v'Konei Hakol, v'Zocher Chazdei Avot v'Yimaot, Umevi gula livnei v'nehem l'man shemo b'ahava. Melech ozer Moshiach Magen Baruch Atah Adonai. Magen Avraham Bezrat Sarah. As we remind Adonai that promises were made to our mishpacha, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, and that we're hoping Adonai will keep the promises that was made, and it'll come down through the generations. Ata gibor li'olam Adonai, mechayeh hakol atarav lahoshia, mechakeh chaim b'chesed, mechayeh hakol berachamim rabim, somech noflim v'rofei cholim, umatir asurim, umkayem emunato, nishenei afaha, michamocha bal gevurot, Umido melach, melech memid, umkayem, umatzmiach Yeshua, v'nemanata lahayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai, mechayeh hakol. This week's Torah portion, one of my favorite, Lech Lecha. Maybe you've heard the Debbie Friedman song, Lech Lecha, to a place that I will show you, to a place where you will go. This Torah portion, Abram, not Abraham, Abram, leaves his home for a place unknown, takes his wife, his family. At this point, he's made the realization that there is only one God, our God. And our God spoke to him and said, I promise you a land where you will number the stars. And they left. Now, by today's standards, it wasn't a big trip. But then it was. And he's going to a land that he did not know. But he went. Faith. That's what this is about. Faith. How many of us are so afraid just to try something new? And yet, Abram, he's going somewhere new, to a new land. He's going to meet new peoples. They may not be friendly peoples, but he's taking Adonai's word that all will be good. And there's the promise that we talked about in the Avot, the Imaot. Adonai's promise to our ancestors. And it started with Avram and Sarai. So when we think about trying something new, going somewhere new, I moved down to Florida 9 years ago. I had a couple of family, a few friends, but I moved to a community, I didn't know anybody. So I could have sang the song Lech Lecha, because I'm going where nobody knows me. But it's also an adventure. And it's trust in Adonai, that Adonai will lead the way. So as we are now in a new year, and we've made all those resolutions, think about what you're going to do to get past that fear and having faith. Shabbat Shalom. Ellen Friedman, Shalom. Okay, let us go back. And now let's take a few moments to listen to the prayers within our hearts and in our minds. Oh, say shalom bimrumav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'akol Yisrael, bimru, amen. Say shalom bimrumav. Say shalom aleinu. Ve'akol Yisrael. V'yimru. Amen. May the one who causes peace to reign in the high heavens, let peace descend on us and on all Israel. And let's all together say, Amen. And now let us do our prayer for healing. Please type in the names of anyone who needs our healing thoughts and prayers. And before I forget, let me just remind everyone, tomorrow evening we will not have service. There will not be a Shalom service. Okay, I'm going to begin with Sid and Joyce Becker, Jean and George Kosmitis, Debbie Shavitz, any other names? Ellen, I know you always type a whole bunch of names for me. Ginny Batwana, Perry Ben Betty. I'll wait a few more moments. Joy Wagner, Leslie Molina, Judy and Chris, for those who are suffering physically and emotionally. Mishe Be'erach Avotenu Yehoha Braha Limotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishe Be'erach Imotenu Kol HaBraha Le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Amy, Marvin, Beth, Francis Johnson, Myrna Sue Schimberg, I'm sorry. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol, lateit gedula liotzer bereshit, shelo asanu kikoye haratzot, v'lo samanu kimishpachot adama, shelo sam helkenu kahem, v'gora leinu kechol hamanam, v'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, lifnei melech mochei hamlochim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, V'ne'eman, V'haya Adonai, L'melech al kol haaretz, Bayom hahu, Yeh Adonai echad, U'shmo echad. We recall the loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at the season in years past, and those whom we have taken into our hearts with our own. The memories of all of them are with us. Our griefs and sympathies are mingled as we praise Adonai and pray for the coming of Adonai's kingdom. And we think of all those who have no one to say Kaddish for them. If you have someone who passed recently or you're observing a yurtzeit, please say their names in your heart. And I'm going to add Marilyn Miller, Ellen Rice Brotman, and Elaine Binder. Yitgadal v'yikadash shemei rabbah, v'yalmad divrach hirutei, v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uv'yomechon, uv'chaye dechol beit Yisrael, b'agalav azman kariv v'yimru amen. Yeheshme Rabba Mevorach Li'olam Olnei Almaya. Yit Barak V'yishtabach V'yipar V'yiroman V'yinaseh V'yitadar V'yitaleh V'yitalal. Shmei D'Gudashah B'rechu. Le'ilam Min Kol Bechata V'shirata. Tushbechata V'nechamata. Damiram V'alma V'yimru. Amen. Yehesh Lama Rabba Min Shemayim. I just lost my screen. John, I'll get my screen back. Sorry to interrupt. Yeheshme Rabba Mevorach Le'olam Olein V'Chayim Oleinu V'Yakol Yisrael V'Yimru Amen. Oseh Shalom B'Mrumav. Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu V'Yakol Yisrael V'Yimru Amen. And may all mourners, may all those who are in mourning, please be comforted by the one who comforts all. Well, that is it for our evening tonight. I thank you for joining us. Reminder, we will not be having a service tomorrow evening. Our daily program, our pre-rabbinic program, it is not just the thought of becoming a rabbi, but if you just want a brush up on Judaism, look into our daily program. We're looking to begin a second class in November. Go to jsli.net and find out about it. We had a wonderful time last year, and we're looking forward to, yes, Ellen is shaking her head. She was one of my best students, and we're looking to start a second class, so please consider. Have a wonderful week, everyone. Shavua Tov, Erev Tov. May you be happy and healthy and live in peace.
Shavua Tov, Rabbi. Toda Rabbi.
Oh, Bavakasha, my pleasure. Thank you, everyone.